The depressed.
Okay. We're recording.
Oh.
I didn't check the levels, but...
Check.
Check. Wait.
Check.
Check. Maybe mine's not even plugged in. Oh, I'm just low. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. You guys get to hear all this stuff. This counts. Fuck
That's
you.
behind the curtain.
Behind the curtain and
They like that
and
shit.
above the penis.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard of that shit, Adam?
What's above the penis? Your stomach?
Let's keep all this below the penis.
Oh wait, Nick's not even plugged in.
No hits below the penis.
Damn, stop saying funny shit, dude. You're not. It's not picking you up.
It should be. You know what? You might want to fuck with the headphones. Yeah, we got 1, 2, and check.
No, you're not. Well, this is all going in, guys. Oh,
Yeah,
actually,
this counts for an hour.
Check.
Nope, still not, and still nothing. Oh, it just wasn't plugged in.
There we go.
The wire literally was just loose. I think, yeah, Nick just said something about keeping it above the penis.
Keeping it below the penis.
Let's keep it below the penis.
Oh, let's
no
keep
hits
it
below the penis, folks. I want a good, clean fight. No hits above or below the penis. Penis shots only.
Straight penis shots.
I want a good, clean penis fight. Fellas, you know the rules. Only shots above and below the
Above
penis.
and below the penis and not allowed. Only directly
A
on
good-
top of the penis.
Clean sexual fight. Sexually.
Two guys slapping each other's cocks in a ring. Hundreds of thousands of Chinese men in the audience watching. Two giant Russians hit each other's cocks.
Not even screaming, just politely applauding. Just silent.
Gasping and
then
applauding.
Just a very subdued audience.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God, that sounds great.
Well, everyone, this is a bonus app, but we are... Wait.
No, this
No,
is
it's
the
the
regular
regular.
app.
This is the regular
app.
app, but we are recording it on Columbus Day. So,
Mhm. And on the eve of another momentous... Well, no, you're not getting the tooth. You're getting extra
No.
fittings.
I'm going to... Yes, I'm taking a train after this podcast. I'm taking the Amtrak to Baltimore Penn Station, where my little brother will pick me up. Or we will maybe go to Royal Farms afterwards. Who knows?
By your brother's house.
But yes, my house.
You'll do that drive through
Through East Baltimore.
East Baltimore.
Through East
Through some of the worst.
That's a horror. Penn Station is to Greektown is a tough
Yeah, I
drive.
took an Uber when I went to your brother's house
Yeah.
last time. That is a Trail of Tears.
That's where Chinese restaurant is, Nick. Remember that one?
Greenmount Avenue.
You passed that.
Sorry, I'm trying to get all of this shit set up for...
No worries, man. But yeah, and I will be going to Rosedale, Maryland, which we haven't really a not heralded suburb. We've
definitely got to hit that one.
We've spoken of Dundalk quite a bit. You know, we've done a lot of the DC suburbs. Rosedale, however, you know, maybe a bit of a classier Dundalk. There's lots of motels where I suspect prostitutes are hired and fucked. Probably anonymous gay sex happens there. I would have to guess. There's one called the El Rich Motel that I pass that looks like a horror's den, particularly. That's where I played. That's where I played soccer. Youth soccer was in the Rosedale League. In case anyone's wondering, and I was an all-star, and I was offered to be on the travel team, but I had too many Greek school obligations. Otherwise, I would have. Anyway, I will be going there, and I will be getting x-rayed, and I will be getting fitted for an implant. And then 2 weeks after that, on Halloween week, I will have an implant.
And your costume will be a man with a full set of teeth.
Yeah, the one week of the year that it's acceptable to not have a tooth. I will actually have one.
Yeah, you've been looking like a jack-o'-lantern for 2 years now.
And I couldn't hold off. Maybe I'll put a little light in my mouth.
A little what?
A little light in my mouth these last couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to miss it, dude. I'm going to miss not having a tooth. It's fun.
What if it was your power? Like Samson.
I'm like reverse Samson.
Well, with hair, but yeah, whatever. What if you come back with a tooth, but also hair
Yeah,
plugs?
I'm like, yeah, I don't know, something weird happened.
I don't know.
I go away for a week. Yeah, I need a week for the tooth to heal, and I just come back with beautiful hair. Dude, a friend of ours, and I won't put him on blast because he's not going to do it, and he doesn't need to, but he was considering going to the best guy in L.A. for plugs.
Beverly Hills.
But maybe I should go, dude.
Bobby?
Hair plug to the stars.
No.
Who else is bald?
No one's, but the guy isn't even bald. He's just like fucking worried about his hairline.
Guys you don't want to put on blast.
It's Evan Williams.
It's Evan Williams?
No, it's not.
Yeah, Evan Williams' hairline is fine.
He looks great. I think a different balder friend of his was discussing it, and I will not put him on blast.
Oh. Okay.
But anyway, maybe I should go. I think it would cost like $50,000. Should I spend that much money?
$50,000?
Yeah, if you're this bald.
To not be bald.
Yeah,
I mean, yes, of course you should do it. You should 1,000,000% do that.
dude, wouldn't it be awesome if I had hair, dude? But you can't. Apparently, you can't fucking sweat. You can't do any exercise, which is going to be an issue for me
Yeah.
because I've been doing yoga.
Wait, you can't do exercise?
No, you can't. Your hair, your head. You can't do any. You can't do any trauma to your head whatsoever.
That's why LeBron's plugs always fall out?
I guess so. Dude.
He just gets new plugs every offseason?
That's what you have to do. No, there's like a month where you can't do shit.
Oh, for a month.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
What do you mean you can't do it? You can't, like, move your eyebrows?
Yeah, dude, you can't really move your head at all. No, dude. I can't have, athletic sex. Like
Damn.
off the handlebars.
You're going to have to, like, go back into broken foot mode.
Mm-hmm.
I can't go back there, dude. I can never go back to that mode, dude. I'll kill myself before I go back.
What do fat people having sex even look like? I can't even imagine it.
Powerful.
No.
Beautiful.
Fat.
Two bodies.
Yeah, how do you slow down? Because of the mass that you're bringing.
Yes.
How do you slow it down right before impact? You got to slow it down.
Sure.
You want to blast her through the wall, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it is a problem. And that's why I think that's a lot of where my
Damn,
quad.
this is what he looks like.
Let me see.
This is what he looks like when he fucks.
Let me see. What is that? First of all, no, it is
Yeah,
not.
100%. Dude.
That lady is also very fat.
No,
Stop having sex.
Those are two guys, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what he looks
You
like.
just can't tell. Damn, bro.
No, I look beautiful when I fuck. Thank you very much. I look great.
But
you can't go in full pump
He has
without
to do
pulling
this, but he
back.
has to hold his stomach up.
Oh
like
my
that.
I
God.
don't have to hold my stomach back to fuck. I do not.
You have to lift it up.
Now, sometimes, depending on the position, there are some
that looks
challenging.
Like, that looks like Stav's penis too.
Let me see.
Damn.
Awesome and tasty looking for
That
women.
dick sucks.
No, that's you.
No, come on, man.
Yeah.
That's not what my dick looks like.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm not that fat.
Yeah, here's you and Eldest.
Yeah. Nick's not even on the internet. There's the pictures of fat men having gay sex just in his albums.
Yeah, called
Just-
Stav and Eldest having sex.
Yeah, that's how you get around it.
Stav and Eldest
I'm
having
making fun of my friend.
Stav and Eldest having
I'm not gay.
.lol.
Dude, at a certain point, like, your game of gay chicken that you've been playing with Eldest your entire life is going to result in sex.
I know. I'm really
It's
scared.
going to result in full penetrative homosexual sex.
I don't think I will. I don't think it'll be full penetrative, but I can easily see Eldest sucking my cock and me being like, no. Like he's put his face really close to my
I don't want to
penis.
lose.
Literally, dude. Yeah. I almost touched his dick once, and it was too close for. It was too close.
Too close for comfort.
Too close for comfort, dude. But anyway, but we've chilled back. We haven't really played that much gay chicken because his girlfriend lives with us now. So
Out of respect.
out of respect,
Out of respect. Once he's single again.
dude. Or if they live in
God
a different,
forbid.
or if they live in a different apartment, if they move out and he comes to visit, and it's just the boys.
Yeah. She can't be under the same roof, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's cheating.
It would be cheating if he's there. But if she's not, it's all boys having fun. Are you still looking at fat people having sex?
Yeah, I was trying to find a good one.
Yeah. It's a lot of just I think the normal way most people have sex, but with some stretching so that I don't pull a hamstring.
I imagine it's safer if you're on the bottom.
Well, sure, but that's bracing yourself is an upper body exercise.
Yeah, she has to balance sort of like on one of those exercise balls that people
Yes.
sit at their desks at in one of those cool offices.
Yeah, absolutely. But I will say I have no issues getting on top, and you can really see. Here's the problem: I'm fat, but I also have to make use of a
Very small penis.
not very small, not very small, but nice, but not show-stopping. I'll put it that way. It's not a showstopper. So being on top is how you, with certain angles, is how you really make use of a limited, let's say, penis.
I heard a description for my dick once that really hurt my feelings. Called boyfriend penis.
Yeah, you've talked about that.
This is where you say like something that really hurts my feelings
Is
and
that
then
it
you give
doesn't
yourself
hurt
a
women.
compliment.
No,
Is that you compliment yourself.
it's not a compliment.
I was really upset the other day because someone said I was really handsome.
Is that my dick can't blow anyone's back out?
Somebody told me that I was really handsome.
Well,
and
that's
it hurt
only
my feelings.
that's only because you don't have the effort, dude.
Oh, because I'm lazy.
You're lazy.
I have tenacity in the
No, you don't.
in the bay room. I do.
No, you don't.
Uh-oh. Looks like there's a bunch of bugs in the ceiling fan again.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that stinks.
I don't even know how you clean that out.
You gotta take.
You ever like clean the
slats.
top of your fan
You
like
unscrew
once a
it.
year and you're like, oh damn, I'm a mess.
Yeah, this sucks. I'm breathing in this bullshit.
Yeah. What is that? Is that dead skin?
Dead skin.
I did the under the bed dust today.
In your
and
case,
it was
it's
disgusting.
liquefied cum of other, or not liquefied, but air cum of men.
Sure.
Something like that.
Atomized.
Atomized. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hate having to fucking dust the corners of rooms.
I think I got that tobacco too hot and it didn't taste good that time.
It smelled good.
It smells good, but I burned it or something, and it burned my mouth when I was inhaling it or puffing on it.
Nick was doing some case work with his pipe.
I was doing pipe smoke. We were solving the case of. I guess I shouldn't.
It's
really.
redacted, but
redacted,
but it's something you guys would love to
you
hear
would
about.
love to hear it. We've got new information.
We will not.
Yeah,
tell
we'll
you.
never tell you guys.
We'll never tell you, but believe me, you'd love it.
No
It's
matter how
juicy.
many DMs we get.
Yep.
Yeah.
Say, motherfucker. What
Fuck
was
you.
that?
Suck our hard cocks.
It's Christopher Columbus Day.
Mm-hmm. Italian Dago Martin Luther King
Brian
Day.
has prepared a book report on Christopher Columbus that he's going to read for us. So, Brian, thank you, everyone. As
Hi,
you know,
Brian.
my family is Italian.
He's doing an Italian accent, everyone.
My
That's Nick's
It's a New
Italian
Jersey accent.
My name is Brian, and I'm Italian.
And I'm from where, Sicily?
A lot of people didn't used to consider people like me human just because we're Italian. They would put us in special hospitals where you had to stay in the dark throwing feces at other Italian people. And it wasn't until Geraldo did a special on the hospital in Staten Island where they kept Italians that they stopped treating us like this.
Thank you, Brian. Very good.
Yeah.
Good.
And
Good
that's the
job,
story
Brian.
of Columbus Day.
Okay. Thank you, Brian. That was very good and informative.
Yeah. Isn't it great that we're helping him by giving him, he's our intern?
Brian, yeah, he does
Yeah.
great work.
Brian
He's actually
De Figlia Guglia Banzio.
Brian. Yeah.
Brian the Figlia Guglia Banzio. Brian the trisomy the trisomic chromosomio.
That's his last name, huh?
Yeah, he's Italian.
From his island, from his village.
from Italy.
From the other side.
yeah.
I saw a guy. I was walking in the city and I saw just some fucking guy in a tank top just old as shit, tan as shit, like leathery, curly, balding ass hair, and he was just dressed in like fucking Dago colors, and he was holding up a red, green, and white sign that said "Elect Cuomo." It was like, what is he even running for anything? No, right?
There's always more Cuomos.
Yeah, they reproduce like Agent Smith.
Mm-hmm.
So where there's the guy on TV and there's the guy that's governor, right?
Yeah.
The governor's
They're
divorced,
like
dude.
they're
He's
like
not-
the Andrettis.
They're like the bald ones.
Yeah, they're like the Andretti family. There's Mario Andretti, Luigi Andretti, Wario Andretti, Yoshi Andretti.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Bowser.
yeah, Bowser Andretti.
Princess Peach Andretti.
No, that's from Mario. The
What?
game. That's from Super Mario.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, sorry.
A man's name would be Princess Peach.
Yeah,
No, it's the girl.
dude, you are so
You're
stupid.
fucking dumb as shit, dude.
You're so stupid, dude.
Whatever, bro.
You're fucking stupid. The governor is single, apparently. He's divorced.
Mm-hmm.
The governor of what?
New York, Cuomo, dude.
New York has a governor?
He was doing
He's getting pussy now, dude, probably.
he was doing a Columbus Day Italian thing where he was talking in Italian today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can he speak Italian?
I don't know. I don't know Italian, but it sounded like
It's so funny that people are proud to be Italian.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's such a shameful
That
thing.
aren't even from there.
If there's one thing I'm proud of being, it's Italian.
But it's also like guys that have been here, their families have been here like 6 generations. You're not Italian, bro. You're just a fucking mayo-ass, cracker-ass white boy.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike me, a true Mediterranean American.
Mm-hmm.
A minority in this country.
Trans people are Mediterranean too.
Is that so?
I don't know. I think that's what Mediterranean means.
No, it doesn't. It means...
We are halfway below the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Half.
What's the other half?
They got 1 foot in the grave, 1 foot in the doctor's office. living life a quarter mile at a time.
I guess the rates of murder for trans
Mhm.
women in particular is pretty high.
I guess.
Mhm.
If that's what you're talking about. Is that what you mean by 1 foot in the grave?
Yeah, that's the point he was making. Let's just move on.
I've got clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Suck in a penis.
They should.
with
They
you.
really missed out their opportunity to play that during the
Dude, you
During
should
the movie.
you should direct. You should do a fan edit of Joker.
where he's dancing on the steps,
The Adam Friedland movie.
just stuck in the middle
Everyone's
with you.
mean to me. They say I'm handsome and that I have my boyfriend penis.
My penis is the kind you'd want to be in a committed relationship with.
That's
Well, it
that's a
doesn't-
mean
so
thing.
mean.
It doesn't.
I have
blown
to
your back
broadcast
out.
this really hurtful insult
up.
to
Every
a quarter
6 months,
million people.
Every
I-
6 months on my podcast.
I have to announce to everyone that
I
somebody
don't remember
said
what I say on this.
a really mean thing.
We all.
You're bad, Murray, or whatever the fuck the Robert
Yeah.
De Niro the character is.
I don't care that your dick is huge, Robert De Niro. Now I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna kill you too.
Your dick is big.
Knock-
I'm gonna fuck this old
knock,
lady.
knock. Who's there? And then it's like a joke that I said like 3 weeks ago, and Robert De Niro's like, "You can't do that, Joker. That's someone else's joke. You can't just go on TV stealing people's jokes, Joker." Why not? Why can't I do other people's jokes?
Continue. Keep
And
going.
then you kill Robert De Niro because his dick is bigger than yours.
I wouldn't be brave enough to do that on TV.
Well, what if somebody else did it 3 weeks before?
Then I would.
Yeah,
Would
that's what
consider it.
your Joker is. Some other guy trying to do the same shit 3 weeks later.
Yeah, trying to make my bomb video go
You
viral.
you kill like someone on public access in the same makeup.
Yeah. I have what's it called? Mental illness? Is that Sorry, I have a condition where I laugh at my own jokes only. Where I only laugh at
I don't laugh at my own jokes.
Sorry, ma'am. Stop bothering my son. I wasn't. I was just trying to take a picture of him to post on the internet because I wanted to make fun of your son for being black. but indirectly.
I've never done that before.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to post a picture of your black son on Instagram and point out that he's wearing Steve Harvey's clothes, but he's a black baby.
I would love to see a baby like that.
I know,
dude.
I would too, but I would never take a picture of it and post it on Instagram.
That's true.
That's what I call my Joker line.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So even the Jokers have lines.
I've never identified with the Joker, but I do identify with the Clock King.
The Clock King?
Who's that?
He just loves clocks.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a...
Does
is that
he
a
do crime?
Batman villain that just loves clocks.
Oh, shit. Damn. You know what's a good one is the guy that's the puppet guy. I like that guy.
Mr. Pixelix.
That guy was really scary to me.
That guy was fucked up.
Mix Pixelix, that motherfucker.
I guess.
Yeah, this dude. And he's got his glasses.
Oh,
clocks.
yeah. That's kind of a stretch, dude.
What do you
Just a
mean?
guy that likes clocks.
Yeah, look at his tie. It's got clocks
That
on
kind
it.
of sucks, actually.
I think it's cool.
That's kind of a gay villain, if I'm being honest with
No,
you.
because people are like, "Do you know what time it is?" And then he lies about it, and,
And they're late.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, that's
And that-
fucked up.
And that will fuck up your job interview, for
Mhm.
example,
Yeah.
or a date, or a reservation
Mm-hmm.
to Momofuku.
How about when they did him as a black guy? He's cool now, huh?
He is actually cooler. Legitimately, he does look much
Yeah.
cooler.
The clock guy?
Yeah,
'Cause he's wearing a chain that says T for time, I
yeah,
guess.
because he goes by T,
Is
for
it just
time.
Mr. T?
Mr. Time. Time the
I
clock.
pity the fool that do not set they watch correct.
Damn. Yeah, look at his cool fucking face tattoo.
Oh, he's got a Mike Tyson
Mike
fucking
Tyson
face
tattoo,
but
and
it's
a
a
bow
clock.
tie. Yeah. Dude, Black Clock
Yeah,
King.
Black
rules.
Clock King is actually an awesome villain, dude.
Yeah, see, I picked a good one.
You did.
I knew
Respect.
there was something there that even when I thought the character was white,
Mm-hmm.
there was something in the essence
Mm-hmm.
of the character that
In the flavor.
both me and the black community can appreciate.
Something to finally bridge the gap between you and the black community is Black Time King.
Yeah, and it's me, it's me and a black woman shaking hands over the gap between Cornell West's teeth. We're both standing on either side,
On his okay,
and we're shaking hands.
that's good.
Yeah,
Like the meme.
look at this guy. That one's terrible.
That one sucks dick.
The British Clock King.
The British Clock King can suck my cock. King,
I
cock,
should get into watches.
my pussy.
Because I'll tell you what I have gotten into is wallets.
Mm-hmm.
As many of you know,
Mm-hmm.
my wallet was eaten by a Hasidic family. When I was walking through Williamsburg, it fell out of my. It fell out of my.
I don't know. What's
And they
up.
were attracted to
They
the
made-
smell
Yeah,
because it had housed
I
money in
think
it. A couple,
You didn't even have any cash.
It fell out of my pocket. My wallet fell out of my pocket, and they scurried up and got.
It's a little too. It's a little too enthusiastic of a laugh. I think. I thought.
sorry, man.
So I had to replace my
Because
wallet.
it's absurd.
It's absurd.
That's why it's
when
funny.
you do absurdist humor.
No, they
Adam?
do eat wallets.
Yeah.
It's true.
Anyways,
Soft leather wallets.
Well, I always had a nice big fat leather wallet.
Mhm.
That was my shit, you know.
Yes.
I kept that system for a long time. When I wanted to replace it, I thought, "Oh, time to get another big fat leather
Big
wallet."
Fat wallet like
But-
a pussy.
Instead, I got one of these new neoliberal wallets.
Mhm.
Pete
more-
Buttigieg type shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're called low profile wallets or something. But this company Ridge,
The good
which
shit.
I know I asked for a wallet and I said anybody but Lewis recommend a wallet. And I guess Lewis also uses it, but I'm going to pretend like
Yeah.
he does. For the purposes of this,
And for your life.
Lewis uses a purse.
Lewis, has a pink purse. That
Lewis has
that
a
girl
a
usually
woman's
uses.
purse that he takes into the bathroom with him to pull his tampons out of.
Mhm.
Not me though. I use the Ridge wallet now, which took a minute to get used to because it's, there's not. It's just two pieces of. I guess mine's carbon fiber, but
Oh shit.
some of them are steel or
Yep.
aluminum.
And they obliterate Orthodox Jews' teeth.
Yeah, dude. I saw a child with a yarmulke try and eat this one, and it
Mhm.
cracked his.
Well, they're
shit.
RFID blocking, which the
chemicals that they pick up on are blocked by the wallet.
What's RFID?
Yeah, what does that mean? I saw that, and I like it.
So you can't get hacked or something?
Yeah, I guess if like, because now cards have like
The chip.
NFC shit on them or whatever.
Uh-huh.
If you like walk by, somebody can use Apple Pay on your.
Oh shit! But not with the Ridge wallet, motherfuckers.
Yeah, not with the Ridge wallet. It's very sleek. There's 2 metal plates bound together by a durable elastic band.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks nothing like a traditional wallet.
No.
It kind of looks like a weapon. I like to spin mine around when I'm on public transit, so people have to worry. They're like, "Is this guy gonna? Is that a knife?"
He looks crazy.
Yeah,
Laughing like that. And
this
spinning.
guy's twisted. Titanium, carbon fiber, and aluminum options ensure there's an option for everyone.
That's right.
Unless
Aluminum,
Yeah.
Atom, because it sucks.
Yeah.
Titanium, me. It's cool.
Aluminum's all right.
carbon fiber, me, because I'm into speed.
That's right. It's the most aerodynamic.
Yeah.
Adam just has his shit wrapped up in aluminum foil.
Well, you guys didn't take. They gave us one. And
I have one and I use it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I legitimately started using it, and I'm gonna.
Do you
keep
put it in
using
your back pocket and it's comfortable?
You can put it in any pocket.
But I'm a back pocket kind of
Why?
guy.
What do you think this is? The 50s?
Fuck back pocket wallets.
Actually, you know what? Fuck back pocket.
Oh, here we go. This look. I'm not. This is in the email for them. The Ridge wallet is a minimal front pocket wallet that's designed to streamline what you carry every day.
And pussies that put their shit in the back need not apply.
Yeah, Adam likes to put his stuff in the back to advertise the goods.
It's closer to his ass.
Yeah, he leans over on the train. He's like, It's hot out there today, huh, boys? And people are like, man, it's fucking October. Put your ass away, man. You're holding your wallet with your ass cheeks.
You got that wallet looks
I don't
awesome.
put it in
I
my
love
ass.
the carbon fiber
Yeah.
between your ass cheeks.
Man, that's a nice wallet, but I'm pretty sure that's a minimalist front pocket wallet.
Get it
And I
out
want-
from between your ass cheeks.
The hold with your ass cheeks to show everyone how tight your ass cheeks is. I know it's streamlined and sleek,
and it is the perfect thing to show how tight your ass is.
Yeah,
because how sleek it is. But get it out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it definitely pares down your shit, so you're not carrying a bunch of extra stuff you don't want. Because I had a Modell's card in my wallet for years.
Yeah, gotta go to Moe's.
And every time I would go to empty out my wallet, I'd be like, well, what if I
have 3,000 Modell's?
What if I go to Modell's?
Yeah, there's no way they can look up my phone number.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I'm going to Starbucks right now, but what if I end up at Modell's?
You never know.
You never know when you're going to be there. But now, thanks to the Ridge wallet, it's confined me to my apartment because all of my loyalty programs, I've thrown them all away.
In the garbage.
I've thrown.
Nick only has the bare necessities.
The bare necessities. My debit card, the emergency card,
four extra small condoms.
that blames my death on Adam.
Let me reiterate: 4 extra small condoms.
In case my good friend Stom.
No, not in case of
In
that.
case my friend
For
Stom comes
yourself.
over and says, buddy, you got to help me. I accidentally ate all of my condoms.
No, for yourself. Not for me. I don't eat condoms. Why would I even eat condoms?
I put a bunch of Hershey's Kisses in my condoms and ate them so I could smuggle candy onto the plane. I have a flight later. I had to smuggle.
You can bring candy on with no issue.
I reached the candy limit.
There's no such thing.
It has 30,000 5-star reviews, and it's a better way to carry your cash and cards. There's a lifetime warranty if you love it, and free returns if you don't. Comes in titanium, carbon fiber, aluminum, and over a dozen different style and colors. So this one's a little bit different. You can either go to ridge.com/Cumtown or put in Cumtown as a promo code to get 10% off with free worldwide shippings and returns.
Worldwide. Are you in fucking Jakarta, dude?
If you're in Djibouti eating condoms and desperate, like, I need a new wallet because I am so hungry and I heard the wallet may come with condoms in it. To eat.
If you happen for some reason to be that guy.
If you're that guy, go to ridge.com/Cumtown or use promo code Cumtown on their website to get 10% off of your order.
2 easy ways to get this shit.
It's too easy not to do, folks.
You'd be a fucking piece of dumb bullshit.
Your
to not
current
do it.
wallet sucks.
Sucks my
ass.
hard cock.
It sucks ass.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you would call a boyfriend wallet.
That's right. That's right.
Anyways, let's start the show.
Bow, bow. Bow, bow. It's fucking Cumtown.
Low T Tuesdays with Adam.
Take it away, Adam. What kind of gay shit do you need to fucking tell everybody about?
Take it
now?
away.
I'm trying to get a higher thread count sheet.
That's gay.
Yeah.
That's gay. Why do you even need sheets? You're single.
We don't have sheets.
No, I got these like sheets that are sateen, and I always sweat through. They have like a
that.
sateen something,
Fuck that shit.
and I want just a basic cotton so I don't sweat every night.
Damn.
So I'd be waking up with my sweat,
Damn, that is some low T shit.
and that's my low T. Thank you.
Adam's gay. All right,
Damn.
welcome to Cumtown, everybody.
Oh, it's the Tom Joyner Morning Show. How you doing, Sybil? We got gay Adam here this morning.
Hey Tom.
Yeah, apparently this man is gay.
This is one of the gayest boys I have ever seen.
Would you go on the Tom Joyner Morning Show, Adam?
Well, yeah. I mean, any
Tom
shot
Joyner's
at
got to
fame.
be, what, like 172 years old?
Is he still
I
doing
don't
it?
think he's that old. Am I thinking of a different guy?
I never heard him.
I guess he's
growing
born in
up.
49.
49. All right.
Yeah,
let
so
me
he's
see.
69 years old.
Nice. That's not that old, you know.
Yeah.
People can be, viable into their early 70s.
Oh yeah.
This is great. So if you go to the Wikipedia page for the Tom Joyner Morning Show, it says it can be heard on mobile devices and on the Xbox 360 console via iHeartRadio.
Mm-hmm. I love
Featured
listening.
personalities: Tom Joyner, J. Anthony Brown, Sybil Wilkes, Tyrell Zimmerman.
Whoa.
I remember there was always somebody laughing off mic.
Yeah.
That was like the whole show.
It's a producer.
Somebody way off mic, just standing in the doorway.
The
laughing.
Ricky Smiley Morning Show just basically stole that formula, but they added a gay guy. Does the Tom Joyner Morning Show have a gay guy? Ricky Smiley has a gay guy that does gossip.
Mm-hmm. I've never heard it.
Tom
so-
Joyner Morning Show ends this year.
What?
Joyner announced in 2017 that the show would end when it reaches its 25th anniversary in syndication, a milestone that will be reached in 2019.
Damn, my man. Good for Tom.
What was
dude.
it? Just a morning show?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
morning show. It's called the Tom Joyner Morning
Yeah,
Show.
wait.
I mean, like, did he play music or is it just like chat?
You know what a morning show is,
I don't know what a
man.
morning show is, man.
Did he play music?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Some of them they don't. They just chat.
No, that's a
Traditional
morning
drive
That's
time.
morning drive time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, they play. Even those play music.
like intro music after commercials.
Nah, bro. They'll play a song every once in a while, bro.
Word.
The Junkies.
The best was when they
You ever
gave
listen to
Joe
that?
Robinson his own show on 98 Rock, and he would talk, and the show would be hilarious. And then he was like, "All right, I guess I got to play like this gay music that people listen to this radio station like." Be like, "Headstrong and take you on." And he's like, "Ugh, God, that shit sucks."
Damn.
Yeah.
Is Joe still on the air over there?
I know because
He took a break. No.
yeah, I'm not gonna put his business out there. but
okay.
yeah, it was pretty funny.
I don't know this story.
Yeah.
Shouts out to our boys.
He was raped by Tom Myers. And then he had to take a mental health break from the radio. after-
Jerry Sandusky, not that one. The Baltimore sports personality raped him.
Mhm.
Keith Mills raped him. I love Keith Mills.
Tom Joyner graduated with a degree in sociology.
So he understands society.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
right. Mm-hmm. Shouts out to our boy Justin Schlegel holding down the morning show at 98 Rock.
Wait, Tom Joyner was in the Commodores.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
At first, his goal was to be a musician. He joined the band, the Commodores, that included his college friend Lionel Richie.
What the fuck?
But the band did not make any money, and his family encouraged him to seek another way to make a living.
joking?
I had no idea.
Wow.
He was in the Commodores and then he
Before
was
they
like,
took off?
right. He's like, I guess this isn't going to work out.
That's so funny.
So he quit, and then he had to wait 20 years to. I mean, I guess it worked out for him in the end.
Yeah. What was his... Could he sing?
Well, he can do more.
Hello?
Yeah.
Am I gay?
Tom.
Is it my dick you're looking for?
Yeah.
I can suck you in the ass.
I can
He also,
suck
have you
in
ever
the ass.
seen him?
I can fuck you in the mouth.
He's got a wild look.
Yeah, he looks great. I think he looks great, actually.
Yeah.
Fat, bald, had glasses, mustache. I think he's a hot guy, dude. Hello?
Yeah. I always thought he was way
Am I
older than he
gay?
is.
Is my dick?
Because I remember listening to the show
Fucking
when I was like a
small.
kid, and I thought this is an old man.
Yeah, I get. But that's what I thought. I thought everyone was old as shit.
Yeah.
You think
Yeah,
everyone's
me
like
too.
60 years old when you're a child?
Yeah. And then you find out they're like 30,
Yeah.
and then you're 30, and you're like, fuck.
Oh, dude, when you look
I guess
back,
I fucked up.
when you look back at like the people you admired as a child, and all of them are 10 years younger than you are now, or whatever.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm gonna die. I'm a failure.
Yeah, John Belushi died when he was 21 years old.
Yeah.
How insane
He
is
looked
that?
older.
No, he wasn't 21.
He wasn't
Adam, you
21.
fucking
I
idiot.
know.
Pretending you know who John Belushi is.
I know who he is.
No, you
Name one of his
Name
songs.
one museum he created.
I'm a soul man.
Wrong.
Name one of his books.
Um,
How to suck dick and influence pussy.
he didn't write that.
Damn. I'm
Maybe
gonna
they-
write that one, dude.
Wait, did we do a joke? Did we do a joke about Darth Vader doing the pinching thing, but
Yeah.
he's making people's dicks
yeah,
smaller?
yeah. Oh, not
no,
smaller. We made the joke about them.
on stage. I did it about him jacking.
Yeah,
people
which
off.
is a
Yeah.
joke every third grader in the
I
entire
know.
world
Yeah,
has
I know.
done.
This
So,
was
good job
this
you
was
did that
9
on
years ago.
stage, but
Yeah.
no, about him doing the pinching thing. But
That's
guys like,
really good.
oh yeah, it's making his dick smaller.
That's awesome.
That
Yeah,
is
that's
smart.
good, man.
That's called, what you call professional
Yeah,
joke
yeah.
writing.
And they came through with the 4th grade.
That's huge, dude.
yeah, that's good stuff right there.
Dude.
That's the kind of stuff that'll get you on the Tom Joyner morning radio show.
The Tom Joyner morning show. My dick is fucking small.
My dick is fucking small. Yeah.
What kind of like opinions?
What the hell? Who made that? Wait a second. Who
Yeah.
played that music?
Well, hold on, Sybil. I don't know if what the hell is this?
Bro, how can we make that happen? How can we switch the tapes?
Just fuck up an interstitial? That'd
Tom
be so
Joyner
sick.
morning show. My dick is fucking small.
My dick is fucking small. Oh, it's the Tom Joyner's Dick is Small morning show. And it's a beautiful day. And what the? Wait a second.
Am I hearing things?
Wait, play the song again.
Sounds like the normal song, Tom.
Tom, this
Sounds
is
normal to us,
It's a
Tom.
song we've been playing for 25 years.
What?
Fuck.
Oh, damn, this is a Tom Joyner cruise.
Hell yeah, dude.
You know what would be a hilarious tragedy? The Tom Joyner cruise crashing into the Impractical Jokers cruise.
Just obese white
Yeah.
ladies and obese black people meeting for the first time.
Yeah. But then they're all just in the ocean together.
Yeah.
We could heal America's racial
We
divide.
gotta come together.
Well,
You,
Steve
you better
has a,
stay off my life raft.
Steve has a joke in the Kings of Comedy special, which doesn't really make any sense. Which is that black people would try to survive the Titanic, whereas white people just died.
That's true. He's
Yeah.
Doesn't
he's
make
right.
much
Well, the
sense.
joke is fucking hilarious.
It's
'cause
so
it starts
funny,
off
yeah.
and he's like, you never hear about 3,000 black people all dying at the same time.
Yeah, and then he's like,
Which outside of, like, I guess, Hotel Rwanda.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not really. He's right.
He is
I
right.
mean, in a month, 1 million people died in Rwanda.
damn.
Their genocide was so fast and it was so like bloody. It was
Shitting on
insane.
Hitler.
It kind of makes you want to rewind that situation to have all those
yeah.
people back.
Yeah,
That
I
is
would
true.
love that. If they,
Is there a hotep that's like, we showed Hitler, white Hitler could barely do 6 million in 5 years. It took us only a month through the power.
There is now. We're back on the Tom Joyner Morning Show, and we've got a brother here. He's got some interesting ideas.
Damn, I was about to say something, but I forgot.
Story of my life.
Yeah, and then he's like, and then Steve's like, yeah, and the band kept playing when the ship was going down. No black band would keep playing.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is like Michael Scott repeating the two kinds of black people.
Dude. I just rewatched it. It's so good.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll watch it on the Amtrak. to
You should,
Baltimore.
man. It's on Amazon Prime.
the slam track.
I'm about to get pussy on there.
Yeah,
Excuse me, is this a slam track car?
yeah, dude.
Is this the pussy getting car?
That time I was on Amtrak and the train had been stopped for 4 hours, and that bitch asked him to turn the AC down, and she goes, "Well, if we do, then the car's gonna get hot." And then realizing that that's what they were asking
Exactly
for,
what she wants.
she goes, "Also, the controls
It's
under
on the
train."
bottom.
Yeah.
That's the best. That is the best customer service lie of all time.
Also,
Say anything else. What the fuck do you even mean it's on the bottom of the train? Some guy in fucking overalls, like in a bungee cord,
as he
fucking
went down there
rappels
to turn
down.
the dial. The thing got to make a guy crawl under the train.
That's
When
fucking.
he did. You get back-
Why? How do you even install? Whose idea is that?
Also, the control.
By the wheels.
It's incredible, dude.
They're on the bottom. Of
Respect to that woman.
That's insane.
Damn.
Damn.
Shit, dude. My fucking knees hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to Germany and get some of that fucking, like...
That's from the fans in Cleveland. They sent that in to us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Send
I just have a brain tumor where I think I'm Tom. This is the Tom Joyner Morning Show, and I'm Tom Joyner.
We should do an entire ep.
As you be civil.
Wait, your dad would play it on the car to school, or how did you hear
My
it?
mom would listen to it in the morning, like while getting ready for work.
My dad would listen to like Imus.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's a racist.
Well, after the nappy-headed hose comment, he had to
He was
switch.
out?
He was out.
To what?
No, I don't know. He wasn't. I don't think my dad was driving me to school at that time when that dropped.
Oh, when was like 2010, 2009? When did I miss?
That was that was early.
No, that
It
was
like
earlier.
2007.
Yeah. I
So
think it was,
you were
I
graduating
think it was even
high
earlier.
school.
I was in college at that point.
Your dad driving you to class every day?
Well, my dad would sit outside the class while I was in the lecture hall. He wouldn't want to embarrass me,
Yeah.
but he'd sit there with his purse, ask me how it went.
Yep.
There was a girl at my college who went to class with her mom, and they wore matching outfits.
What?
It was really fucked up and sad.
Was your
Do you
mom
think they
hot?
ate each other's pussies?
That would have been cool. No, they both look like
pussies. Snack.
they
snack
both
to
were
pussy.
like witch vibes.
Do you think they sucked cock together?
I think that they had a really dysfunctional, unhealthy relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which maybe led them to suck cock together.
I don't know if they were sucking cock. I think they were sleeping in the same bed for sure.
Damn. So not hot at all.
No, neither of them were attractive.
Not even
Yeah.
the girl, the daughter.
No, they're both kind of wore all black and had long, like, kind of
Interesting.
matted black hair.
Wait, what the fuck kind of classes? What the fuck?
I mean, she was in college, I guess, so her regular college classes.
But yeah, wouldn't she be studying witchcraft?
I don't think that was offered at the school.
That's
but-
what I'm saying. What was she sitting in, like fucking Western Civ and shit like that?
Yeah, whatever class. I don't know what her major was.
You never. Had
I'd see
classes
them
there?
walking around campus together, and
Oh.
I knew people that like had class with her, and the mom would sit in the lecture hall.
You never had it with her.
No.
Nice.
Yeah. It really bummed me out.
Would you fuck a daughter and her mom at the same time?
Well, if it was at the same time, yes.
Did you and your dad ever have sex with each other?
Why would you say that, Nick?
He's
Look,
just asking a question.
I'm
You
just
know the
asking a
answer to that
question.
question.
Trying to make
You know
combo.
about my pedigree as a homicide detective.
Don't
I
fucking
can't
do
help but
that.
be inquisitive in ways that you don't even know.
You're not a
You don't know
homicide.
which direction I'm going.
Come
That's
on, bro.
true.
You don't know. I'm
You're on
asking you
tilt.
this. You just got to answer questions.
Maybe he's asking. Maybe he doesn't even care about the.
I don't
answer to
care
that.
about the. I don't
the
care
next.
about anything.
Maybe setting up 4 questions.
What'd you have for
from now.
lunch today? Can you remember that at least?
Yeah.
What was it?
What? Cock? A man's
It was
cock?
like a pasta.
Where?
Leftover.
Where'd you get
At
it?
home. That
Where-
I made.
You made it
night.
where?
Oh.
Last night?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Where was this?
In my apartment.
What's your address?
I'm not gonna say that on
So
the
you
radio.
can't admit your address to me, but you could admit that you had sex with your father.
Interesting.
You're
Interesting.
Not, you're a policeman.
Very interesting. You
That
realize
is
it is a crime in the
You're
state
not
of
a
New Hampshire.
policeman.
I'm a detective
You're not a
with a New
detective.
Hampshire Police Department.
Why New Hampshire? Libertarian.
That's where it's illegal to have sex with your father. And so they brought
Nick
me
looked
in.
up the laws. and
It's
he's
my
like, I want.
jurisdiction.
I'm
Is
trying
it
to
against
bust
the law?
these guys.
It's my jurisdiction.
I
and
bet it
that's-
is against the law.
It probably is.
Is it
Fuck your
incest?
dad?
Yeah, is it incest illegal?
But I'll tell you what. The
I
only
think
way you
it's
can get
socially
around
frowned
it
upon.
is wearing the right underwear.
That's right.
Yeah.
In New Hampshire, they have a law that says if you're wearing Mack Weldon underwear, you can't go to jail
For getting your
For
ass
any-
filled by your father.
for any crime, actually.
Oh, really?
That's what libertarianism is. Free minds, free markets,
Mm-hmm.
free underwear. If you don't like the first pair, you can keep it.
That's right.
MackWeldon.com, the libertarian underwear company, is sponsored by the state of New Hampshire. Every pair of underwear you buy goes directly to purchasing
An island to have sex with children.
an island, leather jacket with every slur emblazoned on it that Ron Paul can wear into the DMV while he flips off everyone that works there and insists on when he drives his car drunk into the DMV, screaming about how he has a right to travel unmolested. I am free to travel unmolested.
I hate when the fucking tendrils of big
I
government
hate when I'm molested by
wrap
having a
their
driver's
hands around
license.
my
Yeah,
cock.
it means to be bothered.
I love being molested by my driver's license.
I hate it.
That's what I meant. I meant to say I hate it.
I hate being molested by age of consent laws as a libertarian.
Yeah.
That's the most
when I
fucked
want to
up
when
law.
my penis wants to travel unmolested into a 6-year-old. I am being molested by the state. Your Honor, so who really? Whomst among us?
That is so true. And the judge like order. I'm wearing Mack Weldon underwear.
The judge is like, order. Did anyone order this pizza? And he's holding a pizza up, and they're like, Judge, come on, man.
Stop doing bits.
Stop
man.
doing fucking bits. As a child was raped.
Okay. Well,
Order. No, I'm just saying.
I'm just.
I'm just saying. I'm just joking around here, trying to see if anybody wants to do, just messing around. You guys
Did
like?
you listen to anything we said, Judge? We've been cross-examining the child. For
No,
40
sorry.
minutes.
I'm one of those Asian judges.
What do you mean by that?
Like the guy from the
From
O.J.
O.J.?
Simpson. Yeah,
Veto, yeah.
yeah. I'm one of those types of judges.
And then what does that mean exactly?
He did
in your
bits that whole
mind?
trial.
I would
dude.
do bits the whole. He did bits the whole time.
Wait,
That's how
what?
OJ got off.
Yeah,
You don't remember?
the whoopee
the
cushion.
whoopee cushion, the rubber chicken.
Mm-hmm. That was hilarious. And Johnny Cocker would laugh at every joke. That's why he gave. And Marsha Clark would just be like
She's
such a
an ice
bitch about
queen, a
it. Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, she's like, I don't get jokes because I'm a woman.
That's so true.
Yeah.
MackWeldon.com.
MackWeldon.com has a simple mission
Mm-hmm.
to preserve a future for
No, it doesn't.
your
It doesn't
basics.
have that. It does not have that mission, man.
To make sure all your basics and beyond are smartly designed and shopping for them is easy and convenient.
Mm-hmm.
We founded Mack Weldon, us, the three of us,
That's
because
right.
we wanted more out of our basics.
For sure.
My underwear, my knives, my lighters,
My pocket pussy.
my pocket pussy, my compass, my 18th century flask and compass that I wear around Brooklyn in my high waters, letting everyone know I could be right now. I could drop everything and be in Bighorn, Montana, making love to an elk. I'm not some hipster dumbass.
That's right.
I'm a guy that loves combs and fancy.
That's right.
Combs that you make yourself.
I'm making my own.
They're made out of like a whale
Yeah,
bone.
I have a pine cone that I comb my hair with as I walk around Brooklyn in my Mack Weldon underwear because I'm tired of the basics. And I always question how something so essential could be such a pain in the ass.
I question that all the time.
Yeah, when I go into the underwear store, I'm like, 1 underwear, please. And they're like, excuse me? And I'm like, what part of...
fucking underwear, bitch!
I can't, I'm blind, I don't know.
fucking underwear!
Can you put them on me?
Put them on me.
Can you wipe me?
My ass is hurts.
Can you wipe me while I wear the underwear?
And tuck it between my balls and
Can
my
you
gooch.
suck my penis till it's hard? Can you suck on it, please?
And so yeah, we're in the Old Navy underwear department,
And the
asking for
frustration
shit like that.
was real, and our eureka moment happened in the Old Navy store aisle, full of brands that dominated our top drawer. Givenchy, Dolce Gabbana,
That's right.
Chanel,
Sergio Tacchini.
Sergio
Yeah.
Tacchini,
Dada, yeah,
Da Supreme.
La Perla,
Pele.
yeah,
Averex.
uh,
South Pole.
surrounded, yeah, my fucking
Rockaware.
8-ball underwear,
Mm-hmm.
my
Inichi, of course.
Inichi underwear, surrounded by a mind-numbing assortment of underwear and socks. We realized
Jordache.
consistent fit and quality became a game of roulette.
Oh my God,
Russian roulette. Even.
Oh, like
we'd
deer
kill a
hunting.
guy every time our underwear didn't fit well.
Yeah, like the
We'd
queer
kill a
hunter.
Chinese guy with
Diddy Mao.
Chris Walken or whatever.
Diddy Mao. You guys ever
Was
see
Robert
that?
De Niro in that?
Right, it's Robert De Niro, Christopher Walken,
Mhm.
that guy that died of bone cancer.
Meryl Streep's husband.
What's his name now? That Italian guy that was in everything back in the day.
Oh,
yeah, that was
John,
Meryl
what's his
Streep's
name?
husband.
DeFredo. Yeah,
Fredo. Yeah. John
Yeah.
something.
John Puccigliani.
John 316.
So we decided to take
John
matter.
22. Adam 22.
Yeah.
That rapist is his father.
What if I changed my name to Adam 23?
That
Coming
would be
next to the
good.
stage.
Adam 23.
They would
The
call me
only-
Adam 600 if they knew the truth.
The only numbers-based Adam who is not raped.
Mm-hmm.
You could. That could
I'm
be
combining that guy, but also Con Air.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I still have to see Con Air.
There's a guy named Johnny 23 who's raped.
Gotcha.
And he goes, they call me Johnny 600 if they knew the truth.
pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretty clearly
good
saying he's
movie.
raped 600 people. There.
Yeah, Adam raped 600 people. So they started
Adam
from
22
scratch
is
and
probably-
engineered their own fabric. They made sure the design process was meticulous. So you can count on the fit being the same each time. We built a world-class customer service experience. The difference is in the details. We obsessed over every stitch and seam
Oh my God.
until we reached our definition of perfect.
Hell yeah, dude.
Tell you what, Mack Weldon is better than whatever we're wearing right now.
It really is.
They're
unless you're right.
premium men's essentials. All right. Adam gets his panties there.
That's right.
Got him. I got him. Don't worry, I got him.
For extra pussy lips.
Yeah. He goes.
Well, I just want to understand what it's like to be a
He
woman.
goes. He clicks on the girls section.
All right.
And he clicks under extra pussy lips.
Yeah, he goes my pussy for extra small pussy lips.
Bitch.
Yeah.
You have extra little pussy lips,
Yeah.
but a lot of them.
Your dick is so small. You need to get women's underwear. Hey,
Your dick is the same.
Small.
Like is exactly like a lot of is pussy lip,
yeah, but it's
Amount.
a small amount.
but a small amount.
I don't think that.
Mack
that's what
Weldon
it
be the most
says in the
comfortable underwear, socks, shirts, undershirts, hoodies, and sweatpants and more than you'll ever wear. They have a natural line of silver underwear and shirts that are naturally antimicrobial, which means they eliminate odor. They want you to be comfortable, so if you don't like your first pair, you can keep it, and they'll still refund you. No questions asked.
Oh,
Adam
yeah.
requested that specifically.
Yeah.
He got them to do
Well, I
that.
just wanted to help out the promotion.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Not only does Mack Weldon underwear, socks, and shirts look good, they perform well, too. They get hard always.
Your cock will
Your
definitely get
penis
hard in
will
those.
be hard when you wear these silky smooth underwear
Oh,
to
yeah.
put on. I like to put mine on, and I get hard, and I come in them. I take them off, and I put on other underwear before leaving the house.
Yep.
Because I put them on, and I come in my pants immediately.
Every time.
How could you even get anything done?
And then I don't even.
That's how good the underwear is,
Yeah,
man.
it's
well,
why
we
I
don't.
don't-
We buy other underwear.
I don't
to
even
wear.
have sex with girls
Oh,
anymore. I
non-Mac
put on
welding.
underwear and my leather outfit,
Yeah.
and I come in them when I make videos for YouTube.
Yeah.
So for 20% off your first order, visit MacWeldon.com and enter promo code Cumtown20 at checkout,
That's right.
and you get 20% off first order.
Let's start the show.
Yeah, and they send you trinkets on your birthday.
Oh yeah. I got a pocket.
I got a keychain that says "No fear." I'm pretty sure that was from them.
Yeah. I loved No Fear as a child.
Yeah, I had no fear board shorts.
Yeah.
I had a fanny pack.
Because I remember getting those clothes, or you'd see No Fear clothes, and I'd be like, "Damn, that kid's not afraid of anything."
Yeah.
And I was like, "I wish I could."
And there was
so
always some
brave.
like white trash kid with gel in his hair
I'd
too.
be like, "I wish I could not be afraid." Of
I wish I was fearless.
mm-hmm.
I wish I was getting abused in that way instead of the gay way that I am.
Yeah, I had no idea what Calvin and Hobbes was.
Oh,
I
none.
only knew that No Fear and then pissing.
Pissing.
And the picture, yeah, the bumper sticker thing.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really read newspaper cartoons.
I used to read them every morning.
I would sometimes get.
I'm reading the newspaper like Daddy.
Yeah.
It's me, Adam, the newsboy who reads about the world
then
like
I graduated
Daddy.
to sports. I graduated to sports. when
I
got
can't
mature.
wait. I'm gonna tell everybody what's going on in the world.
I used to, from the library, check out whole books of the comic book strips.
Yeah,
I would run through Heathcliff, for example.
Beat Cliff.
Meat Cliff.
Beat Cliff. I had the one of the Far Side books. You remember those, the Far Side comics? And I remember thinking that was the funniest shit in the world.
Yeah.
I'd be like, the sign says "School for Idiots," and the kid's pushing on a pole door. Fucking retard.
Got his ass.
Fucking the joke in the comic.
The guy
is
in
that
the Far Side, you've done it again.
Yeah.
Imagine
That guy doesn't
dedicating
run
your
his
life.
mouth like Dilbert guy.
Dude, I can't
Dilbert
imagine.
gets no pussy.
If somebody made those jokes like to me as a grown man,
I
and they were
know.
another adult, I'd be like, kill yourself.
Dude, that's the
please.
thing. Imagine dedicating. I mean, stand up is fucking
Stand
stupid
up
as
dumb,
shit.
but
But
dumbass
imagine
comics?
dedicating your life to the most lukewarm ass joke of all time, and then doing like a little kind of shitty drawing,
Yeah.
and that's your entire life.
That's your entire life, and then you make millions, and it's like
It doesn't even have
calendars.
colors, right? The Far Side was black and white.
No, some of it was colored.
Was it?
I think the books they would color it in.
Yeah.
I mean, I must admit, I have purchased a Dilbert book as a youth.
Yeah, I never liked Dilbert, but The Far Side I thought was hilarious.
You thought it was funny.
I thought it was very funny. I used to like the ones that were particularly like, like somebody died or something.
I liked Mallard
You're
film.
a fucked up guy.
I was
man.
a twisted.
You're
Yeah.
a fucked up
Yeah.
kid.
Do you like
bro.
dead
The
baby
Joker
jokes, bro?
almost.
Oh,
You're fucked
yeah,
up, bro.
dude.
Yeah, I remember. I remember having a favorite dead baby joke when I was in like fourth
Of
grade.
course.
Where this woman goes in a doctor's office and her like kid stopped breathing or whatever, and she's crying. She's like doesn't know what to do. She's hysterical, and this guy's the best doctor in the best baby doctor in the country.
Of course.
And so he's like, "Oh man, please, right away, we'll take him into the operating room. Just wait out here, right?" So the woman's crying and waiting and crying and waiting, and then about an hour later, the operating room doors swing open, and the guy, he's got an extension cord tied around the baby's neck, and he's swinging around the room like knocking a bunch of shit off the walls, and just like smashing the baby into like lights and
That's
stuff.
messed up.
And she's like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" He goes, "Don't worry, he's already dead."
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. When I was like,
That was
8,
your favorite. Huh?
When I was 8, that was just a killer. I thought that, yeah. So
What are you
naturally,
talking-
One of my favorites
Yeah.
when I was that age was it was like a joke about a guy, like a gorilla keeper, and it was something like the gorilla needed to mate, or its pussy would be ruined or something, and it was like, so they offered the groundskeeper. They're like, okay, for $2,000, will you fuck the gorilla? And he'd be like, He took a week to think about it, and he came back and was like, "All right, I'll do it, but it's going to take me some time to come up with $2,000." And I was just like, he wants to pay to fuck the gorilla?
No, I mean, that's a funny joke.
That is funny.
Yeah.
I love that joke. That was one of my go-tos.
I mean, you know where it's going, but
yeah.
yeah.
As a kid, when you don't know about misdirection.
Another one I loved as a kid was, why are there no Muslims on Star Trek?
Okay.
Oh, you love that?
Yeah, because it's the future.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, not a good one.
That one did not. I guess the racist ones are more anti-Semitic over in Greektown.
Oh yeah.
Are you offended?
Is there a natural
triggered.
rivalry?
Triggered,
I
offended.
think everyone is just kind of anti-Semitic, man.
I think that's probably true.
I don't remember one in particular.
Yeah, the pizza screaming in the oven. That was,
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
In the ashtray.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you fit 6 million Jews in a car?
Right.
What else?
Which honestly,
that's still too much
still
ash.
too much ash.
It's
Yeah.
too much ash.
That's my biggest problem with that. It's not
Yeah.
the ideological issues.
Yeah.
Mhm. What jokes were they telling at the Chinese kid table, lunch table?
They didn't have jokes.
What's going on there? They're like, "Hey, what's 4 + 4?" And then someone goes, 7, and then they all laugh. It's funny because that's not the right answer.
It's the wrong answer.
They're probably being.
They're like, okay, time to go back to regular math. And then they'd just be like,
They were
think
all
they were-
laughing at like Homestar Runner and stuff.
No, I think they were being racist towards like
Koreans.
Taiwanese and Korean people.
Oh, that's probably true. Yeah.
this is the same exact joke.
Yeah,
Just plugged in with
absolutely.
Vietnamese.
Mhm. Actually, honestly, we did make fun of Albanians, like as children, even. So, eldest we would really mock.
That was a regional rivalry.
Mhm. It was.
What are some of the other? I love this podcast is now just racist jokes.
Kid racist jokes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
remember.
man.
Yeah, I don't really remember them either.
Yeah.
Yep, I don't remember any jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like
I remember the ones my dad
the
used
guy
to say.
throwing his clock out the window.
Time flies.
Yeah, that shit sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Jokes were terrible, and then you love them as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, these are great.
Well, I would laugh at like Full House, dude.
That's true.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I didn't think Full House was funny. I didn't know the difference between shows that weren't funny and shows that.
I just got so sad about Danny Tanner's wife being
I
dead.
watched a
couldn't
lot
really
of
laugh.
Seventh Heaven, and I probably referred to it as a sitcom numerous times.
You thought that was funny.
when I was a kid.
I used to
I thought
love
'cause it was
Family
weird to me. I
Family Matters was good. Well, that's why a laugh track's good, dude.
Yeah,
It tells you when.
It tells you when to laugh.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. I mean, I thought that bitch mom being a bitch all the time on Seventh Heaven was funny.
That's a joke I remember from the and we of course you call it Urkel. You don't call it Family Matters, but they were filling out a form, and it was like age 17, height 5'6", sex yes please.
Yeah.
I remember that shit.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Classic.
I thought that was from
having sex.
Austin Powers, no?
That was on. It was literally on a Family Matters episode.
Damn, I might rewatch. I rewatched both Collateral and Thief this week.
Collateral's great, dude. It's
Yeah.
great to see Tom play a bad guy.
Yeah, with
Is that
gray
with
hair.
Jamie Foxx?
With gray hair, which I think he's actually gray in real life.
No shit.
I think that might be the only time you've seen him with his real hair color.
What?
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
in his 50s, probably.
I think he's probably 60.
You
Is he
stole
60?
my briefcase. He's older than you think he is.
Yeah, he's old.
Yeah. I mean, I doubt he's 60. He's probably like 58.
Dude, when you were talking about that judge, I just remembered like in Vegas there was like a crisis because this woman who was like 600-pound woman got elected as a
57.
judge.
Yeah.
57. And she had to be like taken off the bench because she was massively fat. She was on oxygen. She couldn't walk. She had a rascal scooter.
Rules.
And she made her bailiff like massage her feet and stuff and massage her back. She like her husband, she like brought to court and had the clerk swear him in to so he could testify about whether he did his chores at home or not.
What?
She was like a monster, and like the state
I love her, dude.
Supreme Court had to like get her off the bench. With,
She
like
rules.
her husband went to
bitch.
jail for 15 years for hitting her with a frying pan. And then she like they
That's
got
a
her off.
classic crime, dude.
That's like
The frying pan
Flintstones.
domestic violence. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a classic one. Yeah, Halverson, I think her name was.
Halverson.
And it was just front page news every day because this bitch would just fall asleep like in the middle of testimony. She was like the bailiff like asked to like get transferred.
From which trial
Health
is
at
this?
any size, dude.
She got elected somehow.
big bitch.
She was like 600 pounds.
Hey,
She was like medically fucking fat. And then she was so fat. Yo, you got to see a picture of her too. The picture is just
she
incredible.
hot?
She's on oxygen all day long.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, look, Judge Halverson,
Judge Halverson.
Judge,
Nevada.
Halverson.
Asian style judge. Judge.
Oh my God! This is certainly.
Yeah, she might be more than 600 pounds.
She's dead.
She died, thank God.
She died at 56.
It was so funny.
Just shy of cruise. Damn, yeah, this is a large woman here.
This is a big woman.
Oh, this is yeah.
And it's
Imagine
not me.
being that bitch and being like, "Oh, I can't find any clothes that fit. I guess I'll become a judge. I guess I'll do the only job where, oh man, look at this, drinking Pepsi. And
Respect.
Dude, it's so funny. Like, I would love to have seen it in the flesh.
Damn. Bailiff too attentive. Imagine having to touch that woman in any way. shape,
The
or
bailiff, she used to make the bailiff put her shoes on because she was so fat she couldn't do it.
That's
That
wild.
sucks,
How
dude.
much does it pay to be a bailiff?
Probably not
$12
enough.
an hour.
And then he got transferred, and then she hired her own security detail. Like she hired like 3. It was like every day there was new
To
shit
protect
coming
her
out.
from what? Crackers?
I don't know. Yeah.
Why was she? What? I don't know. Who cares? Fuck this bitch. Why were you looking into this fat judge?
I just remembered it when you were talking about that judge that was doing pranks. I was like, oh, damn. I remember that 900-pound judge in Vegas. It's such a Vegas story, too. Shit like that happens all the time.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
It's a shame she wasn't the judge that oversaw the court case against you and your father for having gay sex.
Yeah.
That's not true.
A case busted open by yours truly. And
You didn't
detective.
bust anything.
Bro-
open. You
bro-
busted it wide open?
Yeah, brought all the way. From, Your Honor, I'm just a detective from New Hampshire.
I'm a humble detective.
I'm
You're out of your jurisdiction, sir.
No, my jurisdiction covers guys that fuck their dads.
I'm a humble ass motherfucker.
And because of the new Beijing extradition laws, it affects New Hampshire.
I gotta get.
Which means-
I gotta get to Funny Moms.
oh,
You
can
know
you
what's
do me
really
a favor?
Yeah.
There's a shirt. I
That?
think you threw it. Yeah, that one right there. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There's that girl whose name is on there. If you can give it to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you listen, everyone, please come see me this week in Detroit and Kalamazoo, Michigan, October 19th and 20th. And I will also be in Lafayette. I added a bunch of cities to the Ruthless and Toothless final chapter tour. Oh, damn. Lafayette, New Orleans, motherfucking The Stress Factory.
Final blapter.
Blapter.
We got a blapter
Baltimore,
coming up.
Houston,
It's the last page of the book.
Nashville, motherfuckers.
It's, you know.
Go to stavi.biz/tour and buy your tickets.
Blizz.
But yeah, I'm coming to a bunch of fucking cities this week. Detroit
He
and
coming.
Kalamazoo. Please
He
buy
coming
those.
and he's ready to do the show.
Stavi.biz
Stave.business.com.sexual / sexuality cash pussy money records. The LLC, sorry.
Mm-hmm. It is, yep, it is an LLC.
Cash money / pussy business association LLC.
Mm-hmm.
Extreme detailing service
That is correct.
/ we also fix elevators. / I got my elevator inspection license from the city.